Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen, and what I'm told will be for the last time in this LP.
Very likely.
My name is Natural 20, and I am sat alongside my astute guide, the man they call Yorkshire Tea.
Good evening.
I like that intro, I like the good evening. Yeah.
That's trying to sound like a sort of, like late night presenter of crappy horror movies.
Yeah, that seems about right. I felt that, from that
Good
intonation.
Evening.
Yes, that's even better.
That's my attempt at a deep voice, if you couldn't tell. Good evening. No, God, I just sound like a grizzled old cockney.
So as you might have guessed, we seem like we're about to get to Dracula. I know I'm playing this blind, but this seems pretty climactic. Look at this castle that I've explored.
Okay, so you've got some ominous music, you've got quite a lot of health, and also you're going right into the centre of the castle.
Yep, and I had to get all the pieces of lad to get here to begin with.
Which kind of raises the question, what if you just didn't have the bits of Vlad?
The clock room doesn't open, right? So there's no reason.
Yeah, but I mean, what if Alucard just, took the bits of Vlad away?
What, as in turn them off?
No, he just sort of walked out of the castle and was like, haha, good. No Vlad for you, Castlevania!
I mean, he could do that. What would have happened if I'd killed Richter?
Alucard goes, maybe something was controlling him. Ah, well, we'll never know. The end. I mean, that's pretty much it.
Oh, that's incredible. So a lot of people seemed in the thread to be posting in spoiler text stuff they were disappointed about me doing.
There's been an awful lot of that.
I imagine me not just straight killing Richter by accident.
I think I don't know about you guys, but I was genuinely surprised that Nat actually managed to kill Shaft's, glowy mind control ball and not Richter himself.
Well, I had Batfriend, and Batfriend told me that the thing was bad.
So if it wasn't for the bat, you would never have known that there was a whole other castle.
I would probably have just straight killed Richter. I wouldn't have bothered with the orb thing. I'd be like, and
you'd been like, no, I don't want any spoilers. That was the end of the game. So really, guys, we have the bat to thank.
Thank you, Bat.
In Bat we trust.
I believe the bat is now named Sailor Mars, but I'm not sure.
Mars the Bat.
Yes.
It's a good name for a bat. I like it.
The bat's name is now Mars. She is the best bat. Oh, and the music has changed?
See, exactly. That pause. Uh-oh, it's time to get all ominous.
Why is it purple?
Because if there wasn't a palette change from the original area, how would you know you were playing on hard mode? Because that's entirely what this alternate castle is. It's hard mode castle.
I mean, that's probably fair, I guess.
Hard Castlevania.
I mean, but I found that this castle was probably easier than the first castle. I think, anyway. I don't know, I feel like I died more in the first castle. But I could be wrong. I could be misreading.
You definitely died an awful...
Well, I think...
I feel like you probably died to Doppelganger more times in the entirety of the reverse castle combined.
No, because I died to Beelzebub about the same number of times as I did Doppelganger, I think.
Only about 3 or 4 times. You died to Doppelganger at least about 6 or 7.
Yeah, maybe that's true.
I mean, you only died to Galamoth once. I don't know about you guys, but I was disappointed.
I got to rewatch that footage.
You got lucky.
I got to rewatch that footage, and the moment where he glitches out and stops being able to move is one of the most satisfying things I have seen. I was like, I cannot believe that.
To be honest, with such a large enemy, such a large character model, I'm surprised that more bits of him don't glitch out, because they're all separate bits.
Yeah.
Assembled together. I'm surprised that they don't all, glitch up or get stuck on the floor more often.
Alright. Well,
time to stake old Vlad. Or not, as we established that you don't really stake Dracula in these games.
Yeah, none of the guys have stakes. But we have to listen to the man called
Shaft.
He's the cat who won't jump out when there's danger all about.
He's the private dick who's the sex machine to all the chicks?
Yes.
How can you... Chaos doesn't cleanse. Chaos, muddles things.
No, Chaos also causes time warps. We saw that in Final Fantasy 1.
That's true.
If 2 vampire hunters were to fight each other.
Double holy power? Double holy.
But
Holy
Domar's
2.
power is supreme among vampire hunters. None other could defeat him.
Yeah, but like Alucard can beat him.
Yeah, but Alucard's not really a vampire hunter.
That's true.
He's just a vampire who happens to just
Hunt vampires.
Into Lord of this castle.
hunt a vampire.
Yeah, good point. A singular vampire.
Fail.
Has it indeed? We'll see what happens after I destroy your weak human side.
What?
So it seems that Shaft's power really just comes down to he loves his multicolored balls.
Okay. Well, he takes like a bunch of damage from the fire sword.
Look, we've established that. Oh man, look at it! Look at all the damage he's doing to you.
He's dead. Oh, Shaft. That was some good
The
times.
darkness. Go then and dwell there for all eternity.
Wow, harsh.
But my goal is achieved. Count Dracula has come to purify this corrupt world with the searing flames of chaos.
I don't get this. Dracula isn't like a harbinger of chaos.
Well,
Okay.
you say that.
That was... what? I am confused.
Father.
Well met, my son. It's been a long time.
But after 10,000 years, I'm finally free!
Again. I can't allow you to leave here, Father.
You have ever been the ally of humans. Have you forgotten what they did to your mother?
Think you I would forget such a thing? No.
Think you I would forget such a thing? Amazing
Seek revenge, I
language.
do not.
Still uttering the same nonsense. No matter. Now is the time to put aside your weak human side and join me in remaking this world.
No!
Dracula, in the name of my mother, I will defeat you again.
I know the voice acting is kind of hammy, but
What?
Alucard is pretty badass.
Yeah, Alucard's great. Okay, what the hell? Okay, just die. Die, Dracula.
So, this is it, the final fight. And all Dracula kind of does is just move around slowly from side to side. Hint, he's going to... oh no, not a Karasu, man.
He summoned an enemy,
The game's easiest boss.
and then I killed it. Oh, now he's gone. Where's he gone? He's in the background! No! What can I do?
Uh-oh. Vlad Laser.
Okay, I'm just gonna turn to gas to stop that. Oh, hello. He's got like an alien head that flies around now. Okay, he actually has me cornered here.
Oh, so Dracula isn't actually... Ah, that's interesting. I never noticed that Dracula isn't actually the beast. He seems to just be sitting on the beast.
Beast is his throne.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess. So, I know I keep on going on about Circle of the Moon, but Circle of the Moon's final boss is probably the hardest final boss in the entire Castlevania series by far. And it's basically...
Okay, I have full HP heals, don't I?
It's basically if Dracula was an xenomorph, as in, like, full-on xenomorph.
Okay, we're gonna do this now. Hello, that's very effective against me.
And even if you're, like, near, like, max level, he can kill you in 2 hits. It's great.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
That's the best music.
Come on, Dad.
Look, you know what? Look. Clearly, this is not working out. You know what you got to do?
What?
You got to take to the fight to him, bat style.
I'm not gonna fight him as a bat. I am gonna use the power of his, like... I'm gonna literally use his own power to kill him at this point. Yeah, that worked. That also seemed to work. Let's throw some karma coins. Why not? I've got all of this stuff in my inventory. I might as well use it, you know?
Tails! Well... Okay.
Have I ever gotten heads on a karma coin? Yes!
Oh, whoa! Whoa! It's a
I don't know what she's doing.
angel.
Well, that's annoying.
Thanks, Angel.
Thanks. You did great work. What else can I use? A bat pentagram.
At this point, you may as well spam everything.
Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Because...
Whoa! What the? I'm really disappointed that doesn't, like, summon a quadrillion bats.
yeah, I wish it did. I am not using the magic missile because nobody ever wants to use that. I'll use a neutron bomb. That wasn't very good.
Buffalo Star.
Razor Sharp Muster Star, okay? That wasn't bad damage, actually, from the Buffalo Stars. They hit quite hard. What else do I want to use? No, that kind of sucks.
You've got fire boomerangs, though.
Yeah, but they're not that great. Do I have anything else? Hello.
You could use a library card and undo all your hard work.
I'm not using a library
But
card.
then how will you get that last percentage point? Uh-oh.
Might well use an elixir to heal all my health. Probably should have used these during the other fight, shouldn't I?
During the Galamoth fight?
Yeah.
Possibly. I was kind of wondering when you would.
I kind of forgot that I had them.
You should always save that stuff for the final. Well, actually, no.
No, you shouldn't.
What am I saying? This is actually a really disappointing final boss, personally.
Okay, I seem to have done everything I really want to.
Magic missile. Summon skeletons. Monster vial.
Yeah, go for it. Go, my skeleton friends. Fight your master.
It'd be
They're doing good work. Yes, he's dead.
Go back whence
Wow.
you came.
Dead by
My
skeletons.
mother no more.
How is it that I've been so defeated?
Because you don't have friendly skeletons.
I think, yeah, it's
Lost the ability to
band of
love.
skeletons.
You've lost the ability to love. Oh.
Sarcasm. For what profit is it to a man? if
Ah,
he
yes, sarcasm. I remember that thing.
loses his own soul? Matthew 16:26, I believe. Tell
And
me,
Nicole's desperately trying to remember his Bible studies.
what were Lisa's last words?
She said, "Do not hate humans. If you cannot live with them, then at least do them no harm. For theirs is already a hard lot." She also said to tell you that she would love you for all of eternity.
Oh.
That's kind of badass, actually.
Forgive me. Farewell, my son.
Oh, they became friends.
Humans already have it hard enough as it is. Don't be a dick to them anymore.
Yeah, that seems like a fairly reasonable thing to have said. And I like that Dracula's all like, okay, fair enough, before he dies.
I don't know. That's actually kind of a good reason.
Yeah.
Excellent point. Well made, Alucard. Goodbye.
And I was like, couldn't we have just talked this out before you brought the castle back?
See, what I don't get is, in most games, people are trying to revive Dracula. I'm like, haha, now he was going to, like, you know, start the world over. And Dracula himself is usually like, well, I don't really know what I'm doing here, but I'm just going to fight you anyway.
Oh, look at that.
Castle be gone now. Bye-bye, castle.
Oh, the fog disappeared as well. The fog clouds.
Considering that Castlevania can appear technically anywhere, it's got to be hard. I mean, you could just sort of get rid of imposing places.
So you made it.
Alucard, I'm glad you're all right.
Ugh,
Oh.
I'm
it's
sorry.
typos.
'Tis my fault you had to fight your own father.
Fear not. I had my own reasons for destroying him.
Ooh.
It must have been painful for you.
No, not really.
Indeed. But you must always remember that the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing.
I understand.
Well said, Alucard.
What will you do now?
The blood that flows in my veins is cursed. 'Twould be best for this world if I were to disappear forever.
I see.
Say, come along with us and get drunk and stuff.
Alucard,
Don't you want to go after him, Maria?
no. It's best this way. I can't ease his torment. Someday, perhaps, we will meet again. And on that day, maybe. ...
There'll be another castle.
Let's go. Everyone's waiting for us.
Yes. Let's get out of here.
Can't wait to tell them all about the time that I pitted a Minotaur and a werewolf against a half vampire, half human guy.
And then fought the half vampire, half human guy.
And then got beaten up really badly by a bat.
Oh!
I mean, as, stories in the pub go, it could be worse.
As stories in the pub go, Castlevania Symphony of the Night story is a pretty good pub story to have, I think.
Hey, Alucard, remember that time you had to kill your own dad?
Hey!
How could I forget?
Oh, and you had to kill a succubus that looked like your mum.
Again, how could I forget?
Oh, I can't believe it's over. I can't believe we finished this game. I mean, I can believe it.
You can believe it because you're staring at the credits right now.
But also...
You can't mentally process this.
It has been a long LP.
It has. It's a long game.
It's a long...
Especially if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. I think this will go to 40 episodes, which makes it about 13 and a half hours long or so in terms of LP length, which is quite an LP. It's bigger than both Mega Man 9 and 10 were combined.
But the most important question was, did you enjoy it?
I loved this game. There is so much I enjoyed about what I was doing here. I had so much fun wandering the castle, fighting through all the enemies, seeing all the creative things that Konami put in front of me. I enjoyed this so much. I had a great time doing it. I missed a billion secrets as well, but I think one of the reasons I enjoyed this game a lot more than I otherwise would have is because I went in going, I'm going to miss things, nothing I can do about it, it does not matter if I miss those things. And the point of the LP is to do that. And I find it very, very difficult when I play games to think of things that way.
You always think that you've got to get everything the first time you play it.
Basically, right? Because a lot of me goes, I'm just not going to play this game again, right?
You go into a game assuming that you're not necessarily going to play it more than once?
Yeah, basically. I usually go into a game assuming I will not play more than once.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, because especially, that wasn't true when I was younger and had more time to play this stuff, but now,
yeah,
if I've done a game...
Yeah, no, I can see that.
I'm done with that game, right? And so I kind of want to see and get everything I can in that first run. And so for a game where there's a lot packed in, a lot to discover, I often don't enjoy it as much because I'm looking for everything all the time.
But I think the benefit from that perspective, of playing Metroidvania-style games, is that they really are not actually that long most of the time. I mean, we've taken quite a long time, but that's because, we've screwed up.
Yeah.
We didn't know what was going on. Probably if it was just one of us playing, we probably would have focused a bit more. I like Metroidvania games because actually, if you complete the game, you can replay it a year later and have just as much fun. Probably discover something new, and it's not going to swallow up vast amounts of your time. I mean, come on. I mean, this is the exact perfect kind of game for playing, during your miserable morning commute.
I think you are probably right, and
I know I'm right.
Especially with save points spaced the way they are in this game, it's quite easy to follow along with what's going on.
Frequent enough that it doesn't become frustrating, but not so frequent that it loses all challenge.
Yeah, exactly. I think that the way that it handles save points is very, very good. There's just a lot that I liked about it. I actually feel like Metroid Prime takes a lot from this in terms of the way that, especially the initial half is structured, in that it's very much point to point. Even this game, with the amount that you can explore and how little handholding it gives you, I found with the first half of the castle that it was very much a point-to-point exploration.
Yeah.
And it was clear where I was meant to be going all the time. Same way with Metroid, it's very, very clear where I'm meant to be going all the time as well.
Up until a point.
Up until
At
a
which
point, right?
it becomes, okay, go anywhere, explore out all the places that you didn't previously explore, and get stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's great,
Actually,
right?
I mean, that's even kind of got the the same approach, Symphony of the Night. Once you've kind of beaten sort of the first sort of main portion of the game, you've got to go around the area and collect various bits that you can then use to get into the final boss area.
It's very similarly structured. I think that's why I liked it as much as I did. I don't know if that's... It's something that's been in the back of my mind, right? And it's not something that I was consciously thinking about while I was playing.
I'd be very surprised if Retro didn't take inspiration from this. I mean, Symphony of the Night has been... You think of Metroidvanias as a genre now. This game has been massively influential in every one that's come since, I'd say.
And yeah, I had so much fun playing. So much fun chatting through a lot of the things that I saw. I think the LP format in general really helped with this a lot. Often because especially if I take a long break from games, I find it very difficult to take them up again because of the format. Even though we were playing only a week or so every time, because I was making episodes every day. Or I was making episodes every other day. I, saw 5-10 minute snippets of what we were doing when I was editing the entire time anyway. So I always had an idea of where I was in the castle, all that kind of stuff, because I had it quite recent in my memory.
Yeah.
And so I think that actually means that translates well into real life when I have, a week or so just to finish this game. But it translates less well into real life when I have a week and then get distracted by something and come back later.
Yeah, I can understand that. This doing this focuses you.
Yeah.
And you actually, because your task is to sort of pay attention as much as possible, you probably end up noticing things that you otherwise wouldn't.
So,
that's that.
We're done.
Or are we?
Okay, so you told me there is a thing.
There is a thing.